I was older, 88. I was probably senior in high school. Okay. That's it. Marine Corps, Semper Fi, day I die. I go down there, Bloomfield Avenue. It's an Army recruiting center, and I go, let me finish. I'll join the Army right now, and I'll be Army strong, Army of one, right now, to the day I die. Like, I was malleable.
Yeah.
Marines, it's an Army.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. And I noticed, and I realized, the recruiting man, it's really the worst job in all of it. I'd rather clean latrines on an FOB than be the guy across from a desk. You're selling cars. What do I have to do to get you to buy this today?
Yeah. Sign on the line that is dotted.
He said, what is it you really want to do? And I said, I really want to tell jokes. And he goes, you could do shows in the barracks.
No.
I'm like, and at the time, I'm like, this sounds incredible. This Army.
They really have progressed. It's not just about fight. Look at what I can do.
Revolutionary War. There's a guy playing a flute and drums. We put shows on all the time, son.
So if I heard you right, sir, you're saying I could do my shtick, if you will, my show for the barracks in Hawaii or Europe?
Son,
this is amazing.
I don't know if you ever heard of Bravo Company, but it's called Bravo because of all the applause. All right?
Yeah.
When did you sign right here?
They always did the same thing to me. They'd go, hey, son, how you paying for school? I'd be like, I don't know. My parents will probably help me out, I guess. Why not take the burden off your folks? Why not be your own man? I mean, they would come at you with everything and go, oh, no, I mean, they've been saving a long time, so they can pay for me to go to school.
Where did they get you? Like in the mall? Or did you go to them?
No, I was in college at the time. I went and sought them out. I just went and found the selection officer and did my thing that way.
How did you get destroyed on Twitter after the SPs, or was it a positive response?
No, it was great. There was a lot of positive stuff on Twitter. And then, the haters are out there. I mean, they're just going to sling hash no matter what.
I don't have any. I know what you're talking about.
Well, good. But yeah, I'm sure.
Good.
But I don't read it because I made that mistake on SNL. That's the first time, because, SNL was my first gig. That was the first thing it was my first anything. And I spent my whole 20s in the Marines. So, I didn't get, my first break didn't come until I was 34 on SNL.
So you should have just had the wings, because it would have come out the same amount of time anyway.
Probably.
You would have been a general. You would have been running for president right now. How old are you? You're older than 34. Yeah. You would have been running for president right now. Like, all of a sudden I thought, he's not old enough. He's like 29, Riggle. I think we got valve didn't open on him. He's like a giant. He's like a 22-year-old giant general boy. Look at this guy. He's a Sandler movie waiting to happen. Biggest general. Little big general. Writes itself, Let's have Keckner in the foxhole doing the guy with the hat. Blah, 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 blah. You should have just had your wings and flown. But don't you fly every night with those gigs that you canceled?
And Pollock and Walken and the actual Walken and whoever else does good Walken.
Yeah.
And I want to see all of you just sit at a table and talk as Walken, including Walken in that.
Well,
has that ever been attempted? Because it would be
I've never been invited.
Pure gold.
He's got a podcast, Talkin' Walkin'. Sorry, Kevin Pollock.
He does?
And when I listen,
I did his chat show.
I didn't. Anybody that has a podcast, I would love to come on your podcast. I love podcasts.
Have you done Aisha Tyler's?
Yeah,
great, right?
She's a good.
She's
awesome.
She's just fun as hell. She is.
We're allies.
Good.
We're the allied forces. Crab Feast, Jim Jeffries and Eddie Eft, Aisha Tyler.
Nice.
We're doing big things. Yeah. Hey, don't you hate going to the post office?
Yeah.
It's the worst, right?
Yeah.
That's why, Riggle, you should go to stamps.com. That's really why I invited you here.
Tell me about it. It's online.
Anything you can do at the post office, you can do right from your desk with stamps.com, buy and print U.S. postage for any letter or package.
Yeah, but Jay, I got to cut you off here. I like the tactile feel of stamps. I don't know what this electronic BS you're talking about.
I'm glad you brought that up, Rob Riggle.
Yeah.
Let me do that as Louis Guzman. Personally, I'm glad you brought that up, Rob Riggle.
Riggles, put an S on it.
Yeah, because you can print your own U.S. postage, all right? And any letter or package, you use your computer and printer. You will have the tactile experience. In your home, you make your own stamps. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. And unlike the post office, Stamps.com never closes. You can get postage whenever you need it. That's 24/7.
Wait, on Sunday nights?
Whenever you want. It's your home.
Because a lot of times I get done watching a football game, I'm like, I got to mail that thing.
Yeah, you know what? That's why we're going to send you a digital scale. You're going to get a digital scale, Stamps.com. Use my last name Mohr for this special offer. No risk trial. $110 bonus offer that includes the digital scale of the $55 free postage. And you can use that. You can weigh your hands and stuff when you're drunk. You just look at your digital scale and go.
Stamps.com is the future. The post office is
It's
dead.
right now.
It's now.
It's right now.
It's now
and that's coming
and
from
tomorrow.
a federal employee right now.
That's right. It's now and tomorrow.
You're still on the federal dole a bit, right? I don't know how to put it.
I'm still getting paid by Uncle Sam.
That's amazing.
Well, actually, I don't get paid now. I don't get paid. I get what's called drill points, which count towards retirement, but I don't get paid for my drills right now. But it doesn't matter because I'm going to start my retirement paperwork now.
Riggle, go to Stamps.com.
Yeah.
Click on the radio microphone. At the top of the homepage, type in Mohr, M-O-H-R. Stamps.com. Enter Mohr. So when you retire, you're going to get full military benefits when you retire?
No,
Why not?
because I'm a reservist. So what happens is I retire, and then when I turn 59, then I will get half my pay in retirement.
So if you were not a reservist, you get full pay?
I think you would get I think it's
You're
like
confounded by this. How do you think I feel?
yeah.
You get a retirement plan from the government is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but if you're active duty, I was active duty for 9 years. If you're active duty for 20 years, after 20, if you're active, the day you retire. So if you joined at 18 and you retire at 38, starting on the day you retire, you still get paid by the government for the rest of your life.
I dig it.
But you only get paid like half of whatever your finishing salary was.
Did you get combat pay?
When I was in combat zones,
How much was it? I know the answer from a
it's like
couple
$100
guys.
or $150.
I had a guy call in the Jim Rome show and said I think he was a sergeant. He got $2,800 a month, and his combat pay was $300 a month.
Yeah, it's you think like, oh, I'm getting combat pay. Really? It's like $200.
Hey Riggle, it's General Mohr. You sitting down?
Yes, sir.
Look, I know you guys are in a hot spot there, taking a lot of incoming fire. You got kids running up to the FOB with cluster bombs, and I understand your life is in danger every single day. So.
Thank you for acknowledging that, sir.
And look, keep this under your hat.
Okay, sir.
We're going to mail you with your regular check, $2,800 a month that you make. I'm going to put a little something extra in there for you.
Oh, sir, you don't have, I appreciate that, but
Don't tell the other guys.
okay.
But when you open it, when you get it, about a year from now when you're back home, not when you're in Iraq or Afghanistan, because it's going to take a while. It's going to make the rounds. You're going to move around.
Yes, sir.
There'll be in other hot spots.
Yes.
Maybe be sitting down when you open the envelope
this
from
is
Uncle
exciting,
Sam,
sir. I'm very
because it's
excited
going
about
to be pretty cool.
I like the sound of this, sir. This is great news. It'll mean a lot to my family.
You've been shot at,
Yes, sir.
and you've seen bombs go off, and
Yes.
I guess the kids call it, you've seen the shit.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to give you combat pay.
Whoa, sir. Thank you.
$300.
Oh, God. What? What?
$300.
I'm sorry, sir. We might have a bad connection. It sounded like you said $300.
$300. Now, if you've been to Applebee's, Chili's, TGI Fridays, that's a lot of entrees, young man. And I know you got a family to feed.
No, sir. I've been to those restaurants you mentioned. Can you just hold on 1 second, sir?
Sure.
Private, get over here and hold this phone.
Hello. Hey, I think we just lost the phone. Take it out of Riggle's combat pay. So just send him a check for $80 and, I don't know, pin him. Make him a lieutenant colonel or something, because I don't want to hear about it on The Daily Show when he's flying that weird flag he flies. All right, nothing to promote. He's just a good guy. Rob Riggle, thanks for coming on Mohr Stories. Follow him on Twitter at Rob Riggle.
Awesome.
We had a good time. I wish we were still doing Gary Unmarried, man.
Oh, dude, that was a good time. I can't tell you how many times people come up to me and say stuff about that. Still, today, people come up and they're like, what happened to Gary Unmarried? Where'd you guys go? Are you on another time slot?
Yeah. Yeah, we've moved to Telemundo. We're on after Salvador Gigante. Dun, 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 dun. Somebody's got to do the artwork of me, Riggle, Channing Tatum, and Keckner in a foxhole. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right, thank you, brother. I love you, my man. Put your name on
bro.
it. Put your name on it.